Alright, hi guys! Welcome back to Work in Progress, and I'm Nas, and today we've got somebody. Every week also somebody special. I say that, but the truth is, all our guests are very special. But today in particular, we've decided to, just move away slightly from what we normally do, which is miniatures.
Yes.
And I have today Shahfiee.
Yeah.
Hi. You can wave if
Hi,
you
I'm
want.
Shahfiee.
Of Koleksi_SS.
Yes.
Okay, what does SS stand for?
That's my name. My name and my father's name.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
And I've only just noticed your Instagram like maybe over the past few weeks.
Yeah, past few weeks.
Uh,
When I saw,
when you saw him, okay,
Yeah.
alright. So when you saw Kitsu.
yes,
Kitsu, okay. So, but how long have you had that Instagram for?
February last year.
Okay,
Started.
alright. But how long have you been working on Gunpla?
I started 2015, but then I quit because there's not what do you call it? Not much supply in Brunei. So I quit for a while. But then I found one shop in Wiri, so I start back.
I see.
Yes.
Okay, alright. So like, did you stock up? I think this is like the number one question I think everybody has is like, backlogs and
Backlogs, not as much as like the crazy.
But that's what most people say. People always say, no, backlog ko mana banyak ni. It's
Sedang
like-
lah.
and then it's like you buka the door and it's like, ini sikit ini ni.
Itu penting abok ni.
Itu ba.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Alright, so on display we've got today is a magnificent piece of work. I'm going to say this out front. This looks amazing.
Yeah, thanks.
This is a what is that? No, it's not Sazabi.
Yes.
Sazabi. Okay, right. I'm not that like disconnected from this. All right, and this is airbrushed.
Yeah, fully airbrushed.
Fully airbrushed. Okay, all right.
It is lacquer paint. I use lacquer paint. Well, this guy has the history.
Okay. Just share with us
Yeah,
this history of this guy.
When I started this one, I use acrylic,
Okay.
which is Tamiya. But I when you start baru-baru lah tu lah.
Okay,
Dah tahu
okay.
macam mana you
I
punya
think we
mix.
all started off.
Yeah, so I just hantam lah spray.
Okay.
But then it turns very, very bad.
I see.
Very,
I
very
see.
bad.
Is it
But
like
that time is warna merah.
okay?
But lepas I what do you call that? No more supply in Brunei. I stopped. Biarkan like few years. Then sudah ada supply tu, then I start back lah.
I see.
But I have to strip the paint first. It took me
Okay.
like
All right.
2
So here's the thing. Last episode, we meant to talk a bit about stripping and priming and all this
Yes.
as well. And somebody mentioned the use of brake fluid. Is that what you use?
No, I use the no lah. I use the recommended one lah.
Oh, okay. And what is that?
The Has untuk ini lah.
Okay.
What do you call it? I think Modo.
I see.
The base
I
model.
see. Okay. Is that available here? I'm not.
No, in Miri.
Oh, no, in Miri. Okay.
Yeah, I got in Miri.
No worries. All right. Awesome. And here's the thing, right? Why did you choose lacquer over like acrylic?
Well, lacquer tends to dry fast than
Okay.
acrylic, and because you want to siapkan dia laju kan. So I choose lacquer, and then the finish is more better than
I see.
acrylics.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Nice. So it's like we were all just gawking over this because
Yeah.
it's like the finish is
Yeah.
awesome. Your fades and your gradation is really
Yes.
good as well. I don't know if you guys can take a look at this, but like I said, this kind of looks like something that you would get right out of the box.
Yes.
You paid a few $1,000s and
Yeah.
just like popped out.
And this thing, and this thing I think you can only do using airbrush, the gradient stuff.
Yes,
You can
control
the
it like that.
brush, yes,
Okay. Oh, that's really nice. So like, is that when you started playing around with airbrushing?
But
Or did you have any prior experience with airbrush before that?
no, zero.
Zero.
Yeah, and back then there's not much tutorial on YouTube, so just read the Reddit. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Ada Reddit.
Yeah. But not that much lah.
Okay.
Yeah, but people do share experience.
Oh, that's great.
over
That's great.
Internet.
Nice. Yeah, I know people who also use GW paints or Vallejo paints.
Yeah.
That Kitsu models brings in for their Gunpla. It's like, do you like mix and match paints like that?
I tried Tamiya. I tried Gaia Nuts. Mr. Hobby.
Okay.
And recently, the Vallejo. This model which I use fully Vallejo.
Fully Vallejo.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
How are you liking the matte-ness?
Oh, the matte is crazy. I love matte.
You like the matte?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. At first,
It's such a big I'm gonna use the word contrast. Such a big contrast between the Sabi. It's like so glossy, it's so shiny, it's so sparkly, and then you go to that side. It's like it's very muted, it's very quiet, it's very matte.
when you touch it, it's like so smooth compared to this one.
Okay, right. But how long? Like you said, this took you a few weeks, or how long did this take you after the stripping and all this?
1 month.
1 month.
Yes.
Okay, that's fair enough. I think that's a average lah. Average time, right?
But that time before I had, curfew untuk tidur. But for this one, I tried to practice hand brush for my Barbatos one.
Oh, what do you hand brush on it?
Like ni macam hostess one.
The hoses
And then on the shoulders there.
Okay.
Macam basic parts. Yeah,
Okay, I know I brought this up today, but you're painting the inner frame, which will eventually get covered up.
Yeah, correct.
Why? Why?
I feel satisfied to see this.
Even though you're the only one who knows that it's painted.
Before I of course I take picture lah. I post on Instagram lah. If not, macam bakal lihat kan.
And how? Okay, I don't know if this is sensitive or not lah. But like, how much would you charge for a commission?
I usually charge based on the grades,
Okay.
and then the rest of it will be the paint.
Okay.
Okay. How much?
Like, give me a range. Like, how much would you? Mana tahu ada kan, somebody might be interested and it's like, might.
Last time
hit you
I do my MG, it's like 90 to 100.
For an entry.
Awal.
Okay. Oh, that's like the starting. So has it like has the price gone up?
Because
If you guys are interested in like getting something done, you can just go to Koleksi_SS, and that's a KOLEKSI, spelled in Malay _SS, and HFE out for like a quote, I guess.
interested lah.
Yeah. But what do you think about people who don't really build or paint themselves but get commissions?
You mean?
Like, what do you like as a collector, as somebody who paints yourself, right? What do you feel about people who don't really build themselves? Macam, I like this, but I can't be bothered, don't have time, I'll just pay somebody to do it for me.
Usually, I don't know. But sometimes, most of the reason I heard is aku tidak masak. Itu sajalah. Diorang tu minat bilang. Tapi that's the thing lah. I don't know. Tak tahu. Kenapa?
Or do you worry about, like, let's say for example somebody commissions you to do something, right? And then siap and everything, and then they resell that at a much higher price.
I don't know.
Has it ever, like, have you heard of anything like that happening? I don't know, it's just like at the top of my head.
Well, nowadays, Gunpla, there's some builders open a studio. So they built it. And then
Displays it, yeah.
it's like their product one.
Oh.
So I can paint this as my product. They do that stuff. They sell it.
Yeah.
But I don't know if someone buy this and sell it again. Someone kali.
That's how you sign it, right? Because I think there have been cases where somebody commissioned a piece and then passed it off in a competition.
For Warhammer?
I don't know, like macam Gunpla. I don't know if I'm not mistaken on that, but I don't remember when or where exactly. But it's like, how do you, as a commission painter, protect yourself from from incidents like that.
Payah kan.
Kan?
You don't have copyright bro.
But you have your photos.
Photo that.
Right, you have like processed photos.
Yeah, the work in progress. Right?
Kan? Yeah, the work in progress, the box, the auto, right? So
That's-
you'll be able to like say macam, hey, this is my stuff because I have all the proof.
But that would be frustrating pula. See your
See.
stuff kena jual balik.
Opa.
Kan?
Kan? You know, that's a bit macam, don't do that, people. Don't.
No.
It's not nice. It's not nice.
Export local.
Yeah, support local. Continue to pay for commissions, but
Yeah.
don't sell them off unless you really, really need the money for it.
Yeah.
Like
Ato na pala kali. Kan?
what if they go like, okay, dude, I need a little bit of cash. Is it okay if I sell my piece? If they ask for your permission first.
Macam na to?
Macam let's say for example this month a lot of bills, accidental payments, or like something came up and they need a bit more money, right? And they go like, look, I have my collection, tapi like you've painted some of them for them, right? And then what if they ask your permission first? Macam, dude, I need money, so I'm going to sell this off ni, boleh tidak?
But kalau waktu the kit is owned by them, that's fine lah.
Boleh It's not like macam
Yes.
put in a competition to win something else, right?
Because they own the kit kan. The one I can kill lah.
Boleh lah.
What I do just paint saja, right?
Okay. Oh, that's nice. See, ask for permission. Permission, consent. That's very important as well. Anyways, yeah, so like I was saying, because the show is called Work in Progress, we hardly ever finish anything, so don't feel too pressured to finish.
But it's fun though. I don't know. It's different.
Is it? Okay,
So
describe this different feeling that you are
Well,
getting from it.
usually when I try to hand paint on this one, it's like sticky
Okay.
But this one just went so smoothly. I don't know why.
Okay. Is it because it's water-based?
This one also water based.
Okay. Ani pakai baleho?
Baleho.
Okay, alright. Yeah, so
What's that?
like some people prefer this brand, prefer that brand, and because it's or like you said, this is smoother or not. Some people prefer these certain brands because they have certain specific colors that other brands don't have. Let's say for example with Games Workshop, they've got, I don't have it here, but they have this line called Contrast, and it's this June was its first anniversary since they came out with it. And what Contrast does is you paint tabal, and then it will sink into the recess.
Because you're runny, right?
So it'll sink into the recess and all these like pits and stuff. So part satu will be darker, so they don't have to paint shadows, they don't have to go in with like panel lining, anything. It's just splot. You might as well just dip it and then come out, and then suddenly it's like full coverage. So that's one of the paint lines that Games Workshop has.
But I actually apply that techniques on this one. I make the paint very very runny. So I just paint all the way. If the karing dia macam glowing, so that's how I learn lah. That's what interests me to this kind of painting lah.
I
Learn
see.
new stuff.
So speaking of stuff, what would you say is like a favorite technique of yours?
Brushing. Patient. Sabar lah. Pasal when you see people do on YouTube, right? Macam sekejap rasanya lekas sekarang ni.
Because I do like fast forward.
Some
They go
people
like, okay, fast forward.
Yeah, some people doesn't understand that. So
Patience is very
that's-
important.
Yes, because if not, you will see your
Fingerprints. Yeah.
everywhere,
I understand.
especially acrylics. Lemon should be fine lah. Laju karya.
Okay. Yeah, because my first painted before airbrushing was I paint with rattle can.
Okay.
Yeah, like industrial spray, and I liked it because there were so many of them. There were the big cans. Tamiya cans were like, ooh, they ciput. No. 5 encit habis dia
Oh.
kan. Ini macam besar. Dia
Oh.
besar, dia
Puas hati.
banyak, there were like all these colours. You go to like a hardware store, right? And resultsnya pun okay, not so bad lah.
Not so bad,
You know,
yes.
not so bad. It gave off that sort of like almost gritty, grainy feel. And then I discovered certain other brands yang macam smooth probes.
Which is?
If you've ever seen Crayolan Camouflage,
Oh, bagus ke?
it's like macam airbrushed.
Wow.
When it comes on, it's like airbrush. I was like, gila, syok je.
He's trying to racun me.
Tapi
Right?
ini spekan saja. So, and yeah, patience. Because when I started off, I tried, it was a Gundam Musha.
Oh,
It
that's
was a
nice.
red and golds, and I wanted to turn it white. So,
But then,
menangis because to have white come out from red is
yes,
very difficult,
very
kan?
difficult.
And for that to be my first attempt at recoloring a kit yang sudah tahu is like not so easily found. Musha is not berjurit
Yeah.
right? So I was like, okay, this is gonna be crazy. And then I got a little impatient. And then adalah belakang part sana nampak fingerprint lah. I was like, fras menonggeng. But yeah, I had to like remove everything, start all over again.
yes.
And it's the same with us actually, with miniature painting. Because sometimes we screw up, sometimes we rush it, and then suddenly fingerprints. But luckily with this one, it's like it dries quite fast,
Yes,
so it's
laju.
fine. Usually it's like macam kalau tersangkir tiada pen, it's like, oh my god, it's not supposed to be big. And then to
Tapi
wash.
why don't you macam let you over it?
Yeah, some people do. Some people
You
do.
don't?
Depends because
Depends.
once you start already the blending apa kan, and then suddenly it's like no,
spoil dia.
then frustrated, just dunk it in
Tidak awal
Dettol and then like wait
Pakai Dettol lah?
wait for a couple of days and then we just scrub it off. But no, it's I think with any sort of hobby, patience is key. It's important. It has to you either have it or you don't, and if you don't have it, you just have to learn to have it, I guess.
Yeah. And I think you need to understand the pain as well lah. The characteristic of it. Because some people macam pakai-pakai saja.
So how do you practice?
The what I experience lah when I use Tamiya. And when I want to clean my brush, suddenly like you have frost sana. Because it doesn't. I don't use the correct
I see the
cleaner
thinner.
for it.
So
So that's what important.
I think that's like one of the most important things with an airbrush, right?
Yes.
Your thinner has to be correct.
Correct.
Right.
Correct.
Okay. Oh, that's a good reminder for anybody wanting to get into airbrushing full stop, I guess.
And I like Vallejo because it doesn't stain my airbrush.
Really?
Really. Bersih macam baru.
Wow.
I should have brought
It's okay. We had Yap from Kids Models here some episodes ago, and he got his chance.
Yes.
It's okay. We'll plug him again soon. Yeah, let's learn China. Anyways, so I hope this very short time with me has been interesting,
Yeah.
an experience for you. You get to keep that, by the way. You can come back and continue.
Habis ni aku brush ni. Itu basi ni saya.
Aduh, can. You can bring it back and then you can just paint it
Wah,
terus with
okay.
your whatever else you have. And then you can come back and show me how else is it. Mine will just stay like this. So usually I just don't. Anyways, thank you so much guys for tuning in. And thank you again, Shahfiee, for joining me.
Thank you.
I guess that's it. We'll see you guys next week. Click like, subscribe to Wild Magic. I don't know where you put it. Or drop by and see us here. We'll see you next week at Work in Progress. Bye.